What is up, guys? This is Phone here now. I apologise for the lack of uploads. I've been really busy actually with work and college. I'm doing like 52 hours a week and then go to college, like do a long 14-hour night shift, 10-hour night shift, and then go to college straight after. So I'm just coming home and go to bed. So sorry about the lack of uploads, but here's one for you, just a little tutorial, just to help those that are unsure about this. I mean, it's been requested, so like I said, I always do tutorials that are requested because that's what people want to see. So first of all, I've got a scene here. It was from Video Copilot's website, just to use as a background. Just a guy who's shooting a gun, but there's no muzzle flash. And what we're going to do is we're going to put one in. So to get muzzle flashes, you need to download the Action Essentials pack from Video Copilot's website. And let me just go to it. So many folders. So you got Action Essentials. I think it's in here. Muzzle flashes. I've got them. It's just I can't remember which folder it's in. Here we go. Muzzle flash. No. That's not right. Maybe it's just in here then. Here we go. Now these aren't QuickTime files. I think you can get them in QuickTime files, but I got them in WMV for some reason. So we're just going to use this. Doesn't really matter. But if you've got QuickTime, use QuickTime. It'll probably be a bit better. So we're going to pick a muzzle flash which is good for this scene. Now we'll go for a 9mm because it's only a small weapon, and all these other ones are like automatic rifles and that. That's some big ass weapons, shotguns and shit. So it's not a suppressed gun, so we won't do that. So just gonna look through one of them and see which one we like. Oh, what was that one? Oh, that's the thing you can't really see because they're so quick. Anyway, I like that one. I can see it, but you can't see what they're like because they're so quick. So what we want to do is we want to drag that into the timeline, and as you can see here, we've got a black background. Now, easy fix this. If you can't see any script, like basically you want to get to this mode button, and then you've got all these different layer transfer styles. I can't remember what they're called, but if you go to toggle switches and modes, then it toggles between these two settings. So make sure you got it on this one with mode, track map, and parent. And then you can just click on the little drop down arrow, making sure it's on the 9mm file, and we want to just go to screen. And what that does is that don't really help, does it? It gets rid of the black background, but we've still got our muzzle flash. And what I always do is I put the anchor point, which is like the center, this little thing here. I always put that at the start of the muzzle flash, which will be about here. And the reason for that is I'll just position. Oh, I'll show you actually. So first of all, to move the anchor point, I want you to come up here to this point. It's called pan behind and an anchor point. Just click on that, and then just click on the anchor point. Oops, and you should be able to move it. So I'm going to move it to here because that's where it starts. And then once I'm off that, just come up here back to the selection tool, and then from then on, anything you adjust to it, any rotation scales, it will be made from this point. For example, I'll rotate it and it will rotate from this point. And the reason I'm doing this is because it's just a lot easier when it comes to putting the muzzle flash on. So as we can see, it's going the wrong way. So we need to either go to layer, transform, flip horizontal, or you can just get the rotation tool and just rotate it around, and then just rotate it to the point where you want. Let me just turn this to full resolution. So I'll keep it like that because that's sort of level with the gun. That makes sense. Now, I don't know how other people will do this. You could potentially motion track the gun, but I'm not going to go into that for now. And I'll give you a reason why. First of all, what we want to do is we want to move this anchor point, or no, We don't want to move the anchor point, but we want to move the file so that the anchor point is on the weapon. And you want to make sure the anchor point is on the barrel of the weapon, because that is where the muzzle flash is being emitted from. And that's why we put the anchor point at the start. Yeah? I might put it just a bit lower just for the look's sake. And once we've got that all positioned, we can turn it off. Don't need sound. We need to go through the footage until he blasts back, which is about here. So just before he blasts, we want to we want to come through onto the timeline. Mine's 5 frames. So we're at this point. We need our muzzle flash to start. So turn it back on, and you can just drag that until it starts. And because obviously we have moved forward in frames, the video has changed. So we might want to move that back onto the gun, and then we'll just play that through. So now we've got a little muzzle flash going, as you can see. You know, and it's not too great actually. The colour's off, I think. But yeah, what you can do if it starts to look funny is what I do, or this is what I do. Just to save motion tracking, I hit P for position, and I click on the keyframe button. And I make sure I do that right on the first frame of the muzzle flash. And I'll just go forward 1 frame and make sure that this anchor point follows the gun until it disappears. So it's only 2 frames that it's basically following that. So it looks like it's kind of motion tracked, doesn't it? As long as you keep it to one specific point on the gun, it will look fairly nice. But because it goes so quick, you will hardly know it. But it depends how fast the gun's moving. So if I just play it now, that looks a bit better. So we've got a nice little muzzle flash going. Then you can go and adjust colour to it. Now I'm not very good with colour, but what I will do is I'll go to Effect, Colour Correction, Hue and Saturation. I think it's because this, I don't know if this clip has got colour correction on it already, because it looks a bit warm, doesn't it? Due to colour temperature and that. So what we'll do is we'll get the saturation and bring it down. Now what that does is that turn it black and white, but if we keep it going and keep it relatively in between this colour and black and white, which we'll do about here, that might be a bit different. So let's play that now. I think that looks maybe a little bit more colour, but I mean I think that looks a little bit better. But I'm no expert on muzzle flashes, you know. I just learned how to do it, and I did it, and I tried it. And I just shoved it in the video, so you know that's how you put muzzle flashes into your videos. So yeah, I hope this helped, guys. Sorry for my voice. I just literally woken up and I've got to go back to sleep because I'm on night shift tonight. You know, so so I just decided to squeeze one in here, because if not, then it's just going to be waiting forever for an upload. And plus the character models for Ghosts, I have got them. I have been using them. I have done a montage with them. Once that is uploaded, then they will be released. So hopefully that will be uploaded soon as, because I really want to get these model packs out to you guys. So yeah, please look forward to them, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.